Hey everyone, welcome back to Persona 3 FES. This morning, we got Junpei after a long night in Tartarus. Longer than it may seem, have seemed.
Sup, dude? So, what do you think?
About what? About the Tartarus? About Akihiko?
About Fuka Yamagashi, of course.
She isn't real.
I haven't given up hope that she'll join our team. Dude, her face looks so familiar. She does look kinda weak, but only makes me want to protect her, you know? By bringing her into a life and death scenario where we have to shoot guns and weapons at monsters that want to devour our souls. By, protect her.
Dumbass. Afternoon.
I'm Edogawa, in charge of integrative learning.
I have never heard intergravative before.
In this class, I'll ease all of your worries. You're gonna drink the goo and you're gonna like it. It's psychotherapy through magic. Alright everyone, be very, very quiet. No talking, silence! Were you surprised to hear me bring up magic? I'm something of a scientist myself, but I'm also a wizard.
His hands on his shirt almost look like the Naruto 1000 Years of Death hand pose.
It's a recent proposal, so it's not well known yet. Here it is. Those who believe will be saved. Study hard and I can beat your weak minds into shape. Now then, let's get on with our first lecture on the basics of magic. Who can use magic and who cannot?
I know how to use magic. Guy, you use your special gun, you shoot yourself in the head, and then the magic man shows up to do the magic.
That'll be our starting point. Some of you might think that magic lets you do absolutely anything. Pulling pranks on people, hurting your enemies. We can do that and it is funny, but that's not what you think. That's not the main purpose. Then you'll never learn magic. It's true both Eastern and Western sorcery. Those with wicked hearts will either be powerless or be driven to ruin. There's one more.
Is that the dark part of Cloud's heart? I haven't played Kingdom Hearts because there's never been a convenient way to do so, and the timeline confuses me.
There's one more thing I can't be forgotten when learning magic. That is, a master. A shishio, if you will. I don't have eyes.
Look at that portrait. There's shading for eyes, but then there's no actual eyes.
You should aspire to become as good as your predecessors, especially if you're studying difficult magic, too. If you don't have a master shishio, learning the black arts will be impossible. By the way, they don't corrupt you unless you're weak and evil, but we're also learning black magic. When you begin your training, you'll have to live in two worlds at once, the real world and the dark realm.
Makoto's like, this is just a fanfic about my life. I live in two worlds.
You can't distinguish between the two. You're headed for certain disaster. That's why the presence of a master is of utmost importance. With that in mind, I'll move on to meditation, a standard practice in magical training. I've got some handouts for you. Hands out School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Hogwarts handmade pamphlets, but it's just his face with a big wizard hat. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes? No, we need the academic point this is going to give, even though it's nonsense. Now then, it seems like it's time. If you're interested in the subject, try meditating before going to bed. Slowly recall the events of the day. It's like traveling back through time. Gonna go back in time. If you can do that flawlessly, you may just make a good magician.
look suspiciously at Kenji, the holder of the Magician Arcana.
That's all for today.
You stayed up and listened to the lecture. You got an academics point. Even though you probably shouldn't have. But let's go talk to the crazy man again. Saw your test results, not bad. What about you? Got anything new?
Exams suck, don't they? You have to study so much your scores get posted. If you do bad, everyone will laugh at you.
Yeah, we don't really have that. There's a lot more like privacy and worry about comparing, and they didn't really make you cool. The only class I ever had that posted results was my high school social studies teacher, and to prevent some of that is you were just given a generic number and on the list to correspond to who you were without your name next to it, but everyone always figured out who Chris was because he got nothing but 90s. You're not feeling so well. But people pretty much figured it all out very quickly because of the small class just by the grades themselves. Ooh. Hey Makoto-kun, I'm still looking for the smoker. Tell me if you find any new info. Do-do-do. Give me my free courage point. Drink. Glug, glug, glug. After drinking the concoction, condition does not change. Cheers to your bravery, courage, and we got fearless. Okay. We are now fearless. Is that the status? Okay, second to last. We now can digivolve a Greymon into a Metal Greymon, which is the best thing. We just have to be careful that we don't let the darkness into our heart and cause a Skull Greymon. Well, we got the chariot, so let's go with Kaz. Go to the club. Go do some kendo, some good old-fashioned stick swinging. Shoutouts to the latest season of ReZero.
Sup, Makoto, you going to practice?
Yep. Go to practice.
Yeah, it takes dedication, but no one's more dedicated than me, and Vinny Vinesauce on that one marble level. Well, let's go.
Kazushi seems happy. It's time for some stick swinging! Gekkoukan High School, home of the running geckos, go geckos, high school gymnasium. The kendo team is giving it everything they got. The workout is tough but fun.
Alright, one more time. I'll show you what I'm made of. Damn it, you serious?
Uh-oh.
Kaz.
Is he like sick or like having an attack? Looked like he was holding his knee. Gekkoukan High School, home of the running geckos, nurse's office. The crazy man has gone to Saturn, commune with Saturn.
Asthma, huh? Come on, we're counting on you to be the captain next year. The big meet is next year. Don't push yourself too hard. Makoto, can you take him home? Sorry, senpai.
Well, you guys won't even be here. Because Japanese high school's only 3 years long.
Well, I'm fine, Makoto. My asthma's just acting up.
If you say so.
It's nothing serious.
Kazushi seems worried.
I can't do it. I can't lie to you.
I forgot I picked the other option for...
Makoto, my knee hasn't felt right since the day you first came to practice. You, like, broke my kneecaps.
Did we break his kneecaps? Or is that just a coinky-dink?
Even though I put medicine on it or massage it, the pain won't go away.
Dude needs to go to the doctor, man. He might have like a torn thing. Take the day off, because I know that's what I picked last time.
I can't do that. You can't make me.
And I'm like, I know I think that's wrong, but I'm not cheating. You need to go to a doctor.
Next year's the national competition. There will be participants from all over Japan. Regional meet pales in comparison. I have to win that meet. I can't afford to put my training on hold. A lot of noisy guys on the team, and if they find out, they'll keep bugging me about it. Kodo, please keep it a secret.
Kazushi seems to trust you. Relationship is stronger now. But like, it's not even like an immediate thing, dude. You need to rest to heal to make sure it doesn't just get worse. But we level up the Chariot Arcana level 4, I think? 3.
If I go easy on it, I can make it home by myself. Don't worry about me. Go back to training.
I mean, I've already changed out of the kendo outfit. After practice, you decided to go back to the dorm. I have already changed out of the outfit, though.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. That's strange. The number of victims seems to be on the rise again. Apparently the decline was only temporary.
Huh? Does that mean that no matter how many shadows we defeat, more will just keep coming? If that's the case, what's the point of fighting?
If we do nothing, then everyone will eventually join the Lost. Our efforts have prevented the crisis from escalating.
I guess you're right. You know, it's kind of creepy when you think about it. If we couldn't use our personas, then the whole city would be crawling with zombies.
Yeah?
That's too bad. Her name's Fuka. I've read that before.
Don't look too well, yeah. What's on the TV? 40-year-old man was sent to the hospital late last night. According to his doctors, he was a victim of apathy syndrome. Well, let's go do some print club. Cause we got an absolute boatload of money. We don't have any charm. I keep waiting for that body to reappear because it's genuinely, that unnerving did work. That appeared and then disappeared one day, probably after we did the train incident. But like, that bit real got me. But let's print club. Yes. Games available. Print club. Photo came out fantastically. Charm has increased. Charm changed from plain to unpolished. Yup, we finally get it. We got 2 stat point setups today, so that's pretty good actually. Beep beep.
Hey, it's me, Kaz. You got a minute?
Sure.
You want to do something next Sunday?
Accept the offer.
Sweet, I'll see you next Sunday. Don't forget.
Kazushi seems excited. I was worried that might not happen, because I know the guide that is to get all the social links in one run of the game has like RNG manipulation to get proper Sunday things, and I was worried that that with my Tartarus being different, I might not get that event. But let's go to sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow.